Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Reaching Riches here. I'm gonna talk a little bit fast here because I know I've had some people say the videos were a little bit too long, so I'm gonna try to speed it up for you guys. One big announcement is that RoundHill did inform me that they are um, having some new funds coming down the pipe. So listen to the end of the video, and I'll be sharing you those new funds that are coming down. All right, so let's get into the video here. So I'm going to be covering QDT and XDTE's trades for the trade week of the 14th to the 20th, uh, and those distributions will be declared next Wednesday. Official is next Wednesday on the 28th. But as we know, they like to declare after market close on Tuesday, so be on the lookout for that. All right, so let's get into the trades here. So for QDTE, the longs, the old strike is in green and the new strike is in blue. Old strike, no changes here on the new strike. Same amount of contracts, but sorry. Old strike, no changes on the old strike. New strike, we did go up about 18 contracts, so went from 30 to 48, so doing good there. Outstanding shares did jump up a lot. So on the 14th, we had about 4 million outstanding shares, and we ended a week with 4.9, so $900,000 of inflows. But as of today, we are sitting, let's see, for QDT, we're sitting at 6.3 million. So pretty big change there. All right, so let's look at how the contracts are doing. So their old strike, the 1696, the difference is $275 from their flex, so that is good. The higher the difference, the better. So we are in a profit $1.6 million. The new strike 18880, sorry, 18888. Did I say that? 1888. There we go. It's a difference of $84, so that's a total profit of $403,000, or a net profit of $2 million on QDTE. All right, so let's look at XDTE here. No change on their old calls, but their new calls, they added 20 new contracts, so doing good there. Outstanding shares went from, let's just move this, format this right quick. Nope, I don't like that. All right, so went from 885,000 all the way to 1.1 million. So pretty big inflows, not as much as QDTE, but let's look at what it is today. 1.285 million, so went up a little bit more. Let's look at their strikes. So they have a 420.69 strike. This is their old strike, and a difference from the Flex SPX is $142, which means we're almost $900,000 in profit. Their new strike is 520, which means they're $43 difference from the Flex XPX, which puts them in a profit of $178,000, or net profit of $1 million. All right, so let's go into the short calls. I already have the new outstanding shares here. Let's go and take a look at their calls. So the 14th, let's go ahead and reveal 91 contract collecting 405,000. That was a pretty good volatility day there. So it looks like we won 19,160 with our strike. Closed below our strike at 1922. Full profit day there. Second day on the 15th, 94 contracts, collected 239,000. Oh, but it's a loss. So we had our strike of 19,370, and it closed above our strike at 19,490. Wow, that was a big loss. Cost of close is 1.129 million, which means we had a net loss of 890,000. Now, wow, that was a big day. All right. So let's reveal. Next day is the 16th. They switched to XND, 10,000 contracts, and they collected 346,000. Strike of, oh, sorry, this is not pointing to the right one. Sorry. Okay, there we go. And let me change this one. Okay, sorry about that. So, still a loss, by not much, 9 cents, so not bad. So we had a strike of 195, close at 195 and 9 cents, so not too bad. Cost of close was 91,000, but we still made a profit. So our net profit is $225,000 or 255,000. All right, so on the 19th here, 106 contracts. Back to NDX. Looks like it's another loss. Wow. Okay. So 19,590 was our strike. 19,766. Wow. Oh, wow. That got blown out. Not good. So cost of close was 1.8 million. Net is 1.6 million lost there. Whoo, this is not looking good. All right, let's look at the last day. See if we can take another win here. All right, 109 contracts, NDX collected 345,000. Ooh, and it's a win. All right. So we had a strike of 19,810, and it closed at 19,719. So full profit day. That is still a $1.5 million loss. Not good. We pretty much are at zero. If you somebody, right? So collected. Oh, we're actually. I mean, if you were to net profit or premiums against losses, it's showing about $57,000 in profit. So not bad, but it's still not that good. All right, so let's see what we are making on QDTE. 24 cents. So that is a lot lower than before, but not a bad distribution. Just not happy with these losses, but we do make up for on the long calls because they do go up, but it does kind of suck. Our win percentage is 67%. So I think it did go down from last week, but it's all good. I think hopefully we do better this week. I haven't looked at the numbers yet. Right, so let's go to XDTE. So XDTE here. All right, so SPX all week. All right, so 84 contracts collected 62,000. So this was that high volatility day or a higher volatility day, since we collected some nice premiums there. So our strike was 54.65, and it closed below our strike at 54.55. So full profit day. Here another 84 contract collected 30,000, but it blew past our strike. So we had a strike of 55.30, and it closed at 55.43. So cost of close is 111,000, and it's a net loss of $80,000. Damn. All right, so this looks like a higher volatility day because we collected $95,000 here. All right, so another loss. All right, so 55.40 is our strike. 55.54 is where it closed at. So cost of close is 128,000. Our net loss is 33,000. So not as bad, but still bad. All right, so let's see if we can redeem ourselves on this one. So 90 contract collected 48,000 and lost. Damn, not good. Looking like QDTE right now. So 55.75 was our strike, and it closed at 56.08. Damn. All right, so cost of close is $229,000. Or sorry, $299,000. So that's a $250,000 net loss. Oh man, it's not looking good. Can we get a win here? All right, so 104 contracts collecting $67,000, and it's a win. All right, so 56.15 was our strike, and close was 55.97. So full profit day. If we minus premium collected from profit loss, that's 69,000. So we're still in the positive, but we know that This doesn't really matter because they're not going to net it against losses. So that's just how they are. They're only paying out premium collected. That's what he said in the interview and what I've seen in him say in other interviews. All right, so our distribution is looking at 23 cents. So they're at 1.85 million shares, 1.285 million shares. So we're looking at a 23-cent dividend on XDTE. They have a 67.2% win rate, which is about on par as QDTE. All right, so let's go into the analysis tab here. All right, so damn. All right, so for the trade week 14th to the 20th, I need to update this. This is not correct. Sorry about that. And then let me grab this one. Okay, sorry, that one's the same. All right, so 23 cents for XDTE. That would be an annualized estimate of 23%. And let's look at our current profit loss here. So current profit loss on these, we are up 300,000. Long calls, $1 million. So total, we are up $1.3 million. All right. Total dividends paid on XCTE is $5.22 and an average dividend of 24 cents. Let's look at QDTE here. This is rounded, so it's going to show 25 cents, but where was the exact 24.8? Yeah, it's almost 25 cents, close enough. So estimated annual yield of 30%, not bad. Did take that 1.5 million loss. This is our biggest loss. Yeah. But we are still in the positive. Almost $3 million on our short calls, and then on long calls is $2 million. So we are at a net profit of $5 million. So total dividends paid is $6.94. So that's really good. Average dividend is 31 cents. All right, so let's run to the charts real quick. All right, so this is total return from RoundHill's inception until today. So QDTE is 6.86%. It's beating QQQY, JEPQ beating FEPI, YMAX. YMAG is actually really killing it right now. I think YMAG is just beating everything right now. And it is pretty much tracking the QQQ. So if you see the line that right there, so it's pretty much in line with QQQ. So that's really good to see that it's tracking the index pretty well. So 6.91 for QQQ, 6.68 for QDTE. So it's still doing pretty good. All right, let's move on to XDTE. So XDTE, same thing here. Since RoundHill's inception, March 7th till today. So QDTE or XDTE is up 9.44%, doing really well, beating JEPI, both JEPIs, FEPI, YMAX. It's little under. It's like what, almost 1% under YMAG. So actually really doing really well. And it's beating SPY. It's underlying, so doing really well. I know I get a lot of hate for not investing more into XCTE, but that's just, I guess, personal preference. I like the higher dividends, but I will be buying into XCTE more here once I hit my target share count. All right, so now the big moment y'all been waiting for. RoundHill's. So Dave Mazza sent this over to me, and I think you guys are actually gonna really like it. So RoundHill has a new SEC filing. They are gonna do covered calls on Apple, AMD, AMZ, or Amazon, Coinbase, Google, Facebook, Microsoft, MicroStrategy, okay, Nvidia, and Tesla. So they are gunning for yield max, and what's even better, it's weekly payouts. Weekly. So that is going to be awesome. So I did highlight some stuff here. Actually, it's not showing up for whatever reason, but right now it's still in the early phases, 75 days out until we could probably see some of these funds be out. But they are really gunning for yield max and I guess curve because they're in a single stock ETF. So, and these are the tickers: AEPW, AMDW, AMZW, COIW, GLOW, METW, MSFW, MSTW, and VW and TSW. All right, so let's just go over some of this stuff here. So shoot, I don't have my highlightings, but I'll just review on what I did see. So they are doing synthetic cover calls, um, similar to Unmax, or they're doing the uh, long call sell put, I believe, is how they do the synthetic combination of call and put options. So exactly how Unmax is doing it. They don't specify. Well, it's going to be at the money synthetic. They don't specify how far out of the money they're going to be selling their short calls, and they don't tell you target yield either. They do say that they want to pay out weekly. If I could find that. Exposure to the underlying. Dang, I wish I had my copy. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, this doesn't want to move over. Let me just take this. Let me see if I can find the highlighted version for you here. So their investment: seek current income. Second objective is to seek exposure to the price return of the underlying. So these are all going to be the same, with just pretty much stock tickers swapped in. No expense ratios, so we don't know any of that yet. So let's go back here. So it says cover call strategy provides current income on a weekly basis. So that's here. So you can guys see that. Exposure to the price return of the underlying. Synthetic long exposure with a combination of a call and put. They are using flex options. Let me see if I can find anything else here. They're gonna pretty much do the same. They're gonna have treasuries right here. Anything else? I think that's all. I mean, it's basically the same. I think there was something down here. Yeah, but it's basically the same as Yield Max, except it's run by RoundHill. RoundHill, I'm pretty comfortable with their management style. One thing I just want to show is the management team. So investment advisors, RoundHill. Sub-advisors, Exchange Traded Concepts. Never heard of them. Portfolio managers here. These individuals are responsible for the day-to-day management of the funds. Andrew Surowick, Todd Albricio, Gabriel Tan, and Brian Cooper. I haven't heard of them. I didn't even look them up. So, but that is the management team. If you guys wanted to know. But yeah, so this is huge. This is really huge for those of us who have been looking for alternatives to Yield Max. This is it. I mean, now you have three players: Yield Max, Curve, and RoundHill. Yield Max plays it really aggressive. Curve, I feel like not aggressive enough. And then I think RoundHill is going to be right in the middle. So I think their distribution is probably going to be right between Yield Max and Curve, but they pay weekly. And I know we've all been looking for more weekly pairs, so here we are. RoundHill is doing it. This was, I guess, it was filed today. I mean, I just see the timestamp. I don't know if it was actually filed today. I just seen that now. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think on the distributions for 24 cents for QDTE and 23 cents for XDTE. And let me know what your guys' thoughts are on these new RoundHill funds. All right, that's all I had. I'll catch you guys in the next one.